Hey, it's Dray. You know the drill by now. I bring the stories, you bring the popcorn. Okay, so this guy spent 8 months putting his name on someone else's work. Meetings, emails, in front of the boss. Just taking it. And then he did the bravest, dumbest thing a man in his position can do. He got on stage, in front of 300 people, and the CEO. And he opened the floor to questions. Oh, we are just getting started. So, our hero today, we'll call her Priya, data analyst, mid-sized tech company, sharp, new. And when you're new, they pair you with a senior guy, a mentor, show you the ropes, help you ramp up. His name, let's go with Mark. Mark's version of mentoring was a little different. Mark's version of mentoring was Mark taking Priya's work and putting his name on it. Small at first. She'd build a dashboard, and in the meeting, so I put together this dashboard. She'd write up an analysis, and it goes up the chain with Mark's name on the summary. And look, she's new. She doesn't want to make waves. So she lets it slide. Rookie mistake. She'll tell you that herself. The big one was a project Priya basically built from nothing. A customer churn model. The kind of thing that actually saves a company real money. 3 months, late nights, weekends, the whole thing. Mark's contribution? He asked how it was going. Once a week? Wow. Generous. And then the numbers came back. And the numbers were good. Models projected to save the company a serious chunk of change. And then, suddenly, Mark's very interested. He starts sitting in on the review calls. He starts saying, we. Then upgrade, I. He walks the director through the results and mentions Priya exactly once, as, quote, some help from the team. Now, here's where Priya gets smart, because what she wants to do is explode. Flip the desk. Full villain arc. She doesn't. She starts documenting. Quietly. Every commit in the code. Her name, her timestamp. Every design doc. Version history. Author. Her. Every planning email. Sent by her. She didn't make anything up. She just kept the receipts, because she had a feeling this was building towards something. She was right. Because the company announces its big quarterly all hands, and Mark is scheduled to present his churn model to the entire company, executives, CEO, the works, and Priya finds out how. Mark asks her to put together a few slides for him, for his presentation, of her project. Bold. So she does. Oh, she makes him beautiful slides. Every data source, every chart, every little footnote, pulled straight from the documentation. The documentation with her name on it. Mark doesn't look closely. Mark says, thanks. Mark should have looked closely. Day of the all hands. Mark gets up on stage. Big confident energy. Walks through the churn model like he personally invented machine learning.
I identified the opportunity. I built the pipeline. I designed the model architecture.
And Priya just sits there, watching. And then Mark does it. The thing. The fatal thing. He smiles. And he says,
Happy to take any questions.
Priya raised her hand, and here's what made it lethal. She stayed calm, polite, genuinely pleasant.
Great presentation. Quick question. On slide 7, the feature engineering, could you walk us through why you chose that particular weighting method? Just want to make sure I explain it right when people ask me about it.
Mark freezes. Because Mark has no idea why that method was chosen. He didn't build it. He can't answer. So he stumbles. says something vague. Something that means nothing.
Oh, no worries. I can take that one. Since I wrote that part, I actually tested 3 approaches before I landed on it.
And then she just explains it. Fluently. In detail. The kind of detail you only have when you built the thing with your own hands. And afterward, the director pulls her aside, and Priya just opens the folder. Commit history. Version-controlled docs. The email trail. Not as an accusation. Just,
Here's the record, if it helps.
it helped. So, how'd it shake out? Priya gets pulled off Mark's team. Onto a high-visibility project. Reporting straight to the director. A promotion in everything but the title. And the title showed up a few months later, too. She gets the credit for the churn model. In writing. Company-wide. Mark? Mark didn't get walked out that afternoon. Corporate never moves that fast. But he quietly stopped getting handed anything he'd have to present. His name in front of leadership? Done. And within the year, he left to pursue other opportunities. Oh. And the kicker? A senior exec told Priya later that the all hands was the most memorable moment of the whole quarter. Not because it was dramatic. Because of how calm she was. She never attacked him. She just knew her work. And she let the truth do the talking. That's it. So, the lesson. Keep your receipts. Stay calm. And let people underestimate you. It's the best seat in the house. Trust me. The loudest guy in the room isn't always the one who did the work. And, sooner or later, somebody asks him a question he can't answer. All right, if your work has ever been stolen at a job, put the story down in the comments. I read them. All of them. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.